you want to use your voice. So we haven't talked too much about delivery, but your voice is very important. And I've just illustrated a couple of the principles. What did I just do, Jeremy?
Slowed things down. You
Mhm.
changed the volume, right, a little bit.
That's right. So voice pacing, voice variety is really important. Pacing is very important. So there might be places where you speed up, and then you have a pause. Pausing is really important. Pausing like potentially gets the audience, well, what's going to happen? So pausing, pacing, and then the final thing is what we call word groups. So word groups is how you cluster the words. And I just did it for you. Word groups is how you cluster the words. So you see, I actually broke that down into 4 word groupings. And one of them was just the word cluster. And then I closed with the final word grouping, which is the words, because that's really what I want you to remember. I want you to remember that putting words together in groups to emphasize them potentially makes a story more engaging.
Because it's kind of bold-facing verbally what you want to say.
That's right. That's exactly it. And you're doing it through your voice, and you're bracketing it with pauses. You could bracket it with gestures.
So just to recap, okay. So stories are powerful because we remember them more than we remember abstract data, right? A good story will involve multiple senses. It has an intention, like what is it you want to say? It has a beginning, middle, and end where there's some kind of conflict or tension that needs to be resolved, right? What else? You were talking about, it ends with, you talked about moving from image to image to image rather than data point, data point, data point. So image to image to image, and then make an emotional map.
That's right.
What do you feel here? What do you feel here? What do you feel at the end? And then the call to action ideally is the kind of inspiring,
getting you
energizing
to go do something. Yeah. And then the final thing is, remember, your voice is like a musical instrument. And in a way, a good story is a little bit like this very compressed symphony. And so you want a bit of adagio, allegro, a bit of adagio. And the voice allows you to communicate the emotional tenor as well. If you want to be an exceptional leader and exceptional teacher as a communicator, you have to learn how to do storytelling. It's essential.